Congratulations, 2 years in office. Your Excellency, how has it been? How easy has it been to lead Kogi State?
Thank you for having me, and thank you also for coming around to see what we are doing here in Kogi State. If you observe me for the past a month plus, I've been shouting on social media, in many of my programs, that if you want to know what we are doing here in Kogi State, please come down. We will accommodate you. We will provide you with security, logistic, and mobility for you to go around the state so that you can report well what you have observed, what you have seen on ground. If you call yourself a blogger that means well for this country, if you call yourself a journalist that means well for this country, you need to come down to Kogi State so that you see what we are doing, criticize us constructively, then we will match break to review ourselves for the benefit of our people. We have promised not to make noise, to join Noisemaker on social media, because when I was sworn in on the 27th of January 2024, I signed an agreement and a contract with my people to secure lives and livelihoods. I told them I'm going to serve them in my best interest, in my best capacity, and in their best interest also, that will benefit and make Kogi State great. Well, we are running into second year. It has never been easy, but with God Almighty and with the support of Mr. President and the good people of this country that are praying and guiding me, I think we have been able to move a bit in an attempt to deliver on our campaign promises. You are coming late. Honestly speaking, you are coming late. You are supposed to come and join us to move around the states for almost 2-3 weeks now. There are people who mean well for this country sincerely. They have been with us, moving around to see what we have been able to put on ground for our people in their benefits. As I've said, yes, they say if you don't blow a trumpet, nobody will blow it for you.
Very well.
But my own trumpet is on ground. When you come, you will see what we are able to do. And at this point, let me appreciate Mr. President. You see, God brought him at this very material time that we needed him most. He is a leader. He's a father that means well for their state. The support he's giving the subnational is massive, and we have no reason not to perform. So the reason you are seeing the little you are seeing on ground now, then come to Kogi State. Kogi State is a mini Nigeria, honestly speaking. I will tell you, it's a mini Nigeria that if you are not careful, 4 or 8 years, you use it to destroy yourself. The reason why I have chosen to be humble, to respect the citizens, and of course, as a child of nobody, where Mr. President and my former leader, Laji Bello, brought me from. I made that point as a handbag to guide me, to guide my conduct and whatever I'm going to do, because my grandmother told me I was brought up by an old woman. She told me that any river that forgets its source will soon dry. And she warned me not to eat my yam with this yam seed. So that is what is guiding me, and we are moving well. I appreciate the good people of Kogi State for their support, for their prayer, guidance. And the government we are running here today is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Because we cannot do it alone. We consult. If you observe, when I was to run, I told myself I'm not going to carry out any public campaign, but I will engage myself in consultation. Consulting with our people across the state, whether you are in APC, whether you are a Muslim or Christian, whoever, in as far as you are from Kogi State. And I have your number, I have your reach, I reach out to you. to tell you that yes, that our state, Kogi State, I have the aspiration to pilot the affairs. Please, what do you see? Guide me. And we have been working together with everybody as far as Kogi State is concerned. Thank you.
Yes, in the last 2 years. But yes, we may have come a little late, that we didn't come or be part of that team. But as it said, it is better late than never. So we are here. We are going to hit the ground tomorrow. But in the meantime, can Your Excellency just give us a little bit of an insight into what you showed those other ones that came before us?
Yeah, well, this is what I don't want to do, but since you are pushing me, I'll tell you what you are doing. One, we are being guided by our own internal policy. For example, we have 32-year development plan initiated by my predecessor, Mr. Alhaji Bello.
The White Lion.
Yes. And I was part of those that conceived that idea. Because if you look at what is happening in the country today, the problem we are having, we are the architect of that problem. And I'll tell you, Mr. A will be there, initiate a program. Immediately after he exited, Mr. B will come in. He doesn't want to build on it, to consolidate on it, and make it work for the people. The reason why you are seeing abandoned projects and all what have you. We told ourselves here in Kogi State that enough is enough. We need to stop that attitude, project abandonment. We need to inculcate the mind and the attitude of what we call a sustainable plan, maintenance culture. So that was why we came up with that plan, 32-year development plan. And since I took over from my predecessor, we have been working and consolidating on his achievement, because Kogi resources belongs to Kogi people. And whatever resources we have deployed, it must work for our people. So we continue with the ongoing projects initiated by my predecessor. And of course, as we are finishing, we are introducing new ones. When you go around in every local government across the 239 wards, we have primary health cares. We have completed the first phase of about 80. We are in the second phase of about 87, which has reached a very reasonable completion stage. That is one. Two, education. We here in Kogi State, we are operating on free educational system from primary level to the secondary level. We paid your school fees, both internal and external exam, 100%, because we want to pick and take our younger ones, our children, from the streets. So that we are doing, and it's working for us very well. We have 3 state-owned tertiary institutions. I would love you to visit that institutions, even if it is one, to see what we are doing there. We are very, very deliberate, and our action is working for our people. On my own responsibility as a person, as I've told you just now, we have our own various responsibilities. We have the state security advisor that is in charge of security. His is to advise me, we put things together. My own is to coordinate the security council meeting, then I strategize. 2, we have various commissioners that are doing very well. My own is to provide that needed security for my people, and we are doing very well in that aspect. For example, let me commend Mr. President again, because he is a leader and a grassroots politician, a sincere father that is leading from the front sincerely. I commend him for his eagle eye by picking key experience and professional service chiefs. The result we are enjoying today is a product of understanding and synergy, teamwork among them, the police, the army, the navy, the DSS, the civil defense, And even our locals, we work in synergy to make sure we map out these criminals out. And let me tell you, for the past 3 weeks, I think those of them in the bush knows what is happening. We are getting them. They came in with their numbers, and let me tell you, as we speak now, they are going back in their zeros. We don't make noise about security because security strategy is not being discussed in the public. We are doing very well, and we appreciate the CP, we appreciate the IG, and we appreciate Mr. President and every other sister agencies. Honestly speaking, what they are doing here in Kogi State is marvelous. And of course, the NSA is another man that is doing wonderfully well. He means well for this country and is ready to give us any support that we may require. Yesterday, we just unveiled our drones. How I wish you are there. Ask your people. You will see what we have, and they know in the bush what is coming after them. We said enough is enough. Kogi State is not a fertile land for them to trade. It's our state, and we must protect it. Thank you.
Your Excellency,
A couple of days ago,
the whole world was shaking because of the operation, the clearance operation that took place right here. Even the IG was so excited. Now, how has that, what effect did that clearance operation have on the security architecture of Kogi State?
Well, you have you have already answered it yourself. We embarked on this clearance operation because we here in Kogi State, we are not lazy people. And because of our strategic position as far as this country is concerned, we are the real gateway. Let me tell you, any other state that is calling themselves gateway, ask them how many states in this country they borders with. That is one. Two, Kogi State connects north and south as far as this country is concerned. Three, this very state, as small as it is, this is where the name for our country, Nigeria, was vetted. This is a state where two rivers, River Niger and Benue, meet and they form one. That is to tell you that unity is a must. Security is a must. And the influx of criminals to Kogi State was not because we are not doing what we are supposed to do. It was because Kogi State is so blessed with numerous mineral deposits that has never worked for us. Because in the past, some, not all of them, some of our political leaders neglected what God has given us. Here, we have over 32 mineral deposits, ranging from coal, gold, lithium, beryl, beryllium, iron ore, limestone, Vespa, name them. We have them in commercial quantity. And let me shock you, Kogi State is the only state in the northern part of this country that has been adjudged and approval has been given as an oil producing state. Go to Ibaji. But it has never worked for us. Go to Basa. I'm just laying this foundation for you to know the reason why we are facing this issue of insecurity here in Kogi State. Because some of it is political. And I'll tell you, go to Basa local government here. What God has given us in Basa local government can fix the problem in Basa and some other local governments. This is a pond. We have a pond, a fish pond. Nobody is feeding this pond. And it's multiplying almost every day. But they politicize it. Went into it, caused division, and people started killing themselves. But when Yabelo came in, he tried his own best to resolve it to some extent. But with the grace of God Almighty, Mr. President and security agencies, under the leadership of the IGP Kayode Adeolu, the COAS, the DGDSS, well, they all come together and say, no, enough of this. And today, That fish pond is working for our people. We have promised not to play politics with the lives of our people. Go to Bagana. The crisis in Bagana has been there for over 50 years. Nobody could resolve that. But we came on board with the support of security agencies, just like as I've mentioned. Today, they are living in peace. And I think I can say that Bagana, we have a market in that Bagana for we, the indigent, the poor. About the only market that I know as far as this country is concerned where trade by barter is still being practiced. But they went into it because they don't want us, we the children of nobody, to have a feel of what we have. They went into it and bring in politics, and for the past 50 years, they have been killing themselves. But today, peace has returned and people are gradually returning back home. We thank Mr. President, we thank the heads of security chiefs for their effort to make sure we restored peace. So what am I saying? The criminals are coming because our minerals have never been worked for us. So I'm talking to you. Everybody here in Kogi State has been trained to face politics. Quick money. I want to be governor. I want to be senator. I want to be honorable. We started killing ourselves. But at this time, as a child of nobody, that God has bestowed upon divinely this mandate and the trust of our people, we said no, enough of that. The reason why we bring and brought our governance down to the grassroots, as it is today. I'm a local man. This is the seat. Look at the seat. That is the seat they have been killing themselves for. And today, by 27th of this month, I'll be 2 years in office. I sat on that seat just 3 times for a reason. I want to know what is there, and I discover nothing is full of trouble. This is what we use. This is our offices, all of us. So, the clearance operation that is ongoing is working very well. And if you are privileged to have a field or any opportunity for you to stumble on the intercept, you know that the state is hot for them. And let me tell you, we have best them, the security agencies. Last 2 weeks, IG sent down over 1,200 police officers, gallant officers. COAS sent over 500 gallant military men, DSS over 200, Navy, Air Force, and we are all working. We are going to map them completely because our resources must work for us. Thank you.
Yes, Excellency, I am thrilled by your eloquence and your, hands-on information as regards the activities of Kogi State. It shows that you are indeed a round peg in a round hole. But let's talk a little more specifically, Your Excellency. So far in 2 years, with all of these situations you've been having, what has this government in particular done by way of, provision of assets? Have you been able, or is it on the way? Some would expect that there would have been provision of logistics by way of patrol vehicles, some say motorcycles, some. In which area would you say you have actually taken most seriously?
Thank you very much. As I've said, security is, I can say, it's a business of everyone, not only those in uniform.
Correct.
And any responsible government will not joke with security agencies or personnel. These are people that are not sleeping for us to sleep with our 2 eyes closed. These are people that don't have opportunity to see their family at times 6, 7 months. They don't see their family. They are family men too. So, for me, I am part of them because it's one of my core mandates to secure my people. And how do I secure it? I cannot do it alone. We are doing it together. That was the reason I said you should have come to see what you are doing. I'm not the talking type, because whatever one is doing, we are not doing it for anybody to applaud us. We are doing it for God to judge us and to make a name, a legacy that our children and generation to come will come to reference and benefit from. So that question, I think, to me, you should have asked the CP or any DPO, area commander, and what have you. We have provided so many logistics, ranging from provision of vehicles, provision of motorcycles, provision of even offices. We build quick response office for our people, so that whenever there is any issue, we want an immediate action for them to respond quickly. The office is well equipped. In fact, I think the CP is a human being. If not, if I was to be CP or I'm to be CP, I would not leave that office for any junior officer to maintain. Well equipped. That is one. Two, we procure buffalo, and that buffalo has helped a lot, because if I show you pictures when we confronted your men, confronted with them in Isanluesa, without that buffalo, by now we'll be counting hundreds of thousands of casualties. But that buffalo were protected, were fortified. They destroy about 9 out of 21. We are still making sure that once we get resources, we will buy more. That is another area. Secondly, in terms of welfare, you can ask the CP. I will not tell you that one. We are trying our best in complement to what federal government under the office of IGP is doing. And we are working together. And yesterday, we just launched some drones, because we are now moving from analog, because we need to protect our men. We're now moving from analog to digital. And what they saw yesterday, you can ask them. People were shocked that they never believed this can happen. And I can tell you, go and ask. The most latest drone, combat drone, as far as this country is concerned, is being owned by us. We launched it yesterday. This is a drone that can carry of at least 4 explosives. That's one. It can supply logistics to our men in the bush. It can supply medical supplies. It can move as far minimum of 50 kilometers. And during rainy season or hazy, that is even the best atmosphere for the drone to work very well. It was displayed yesterday, and everybody was marveled. So we are doing our best, and we are not going to relent. And most importantly, whatever we are doing, without understanding, without cooperation and synergy, there can be results. So the success we are enjoying or having today is because of the understanding and the coordination that the CP is doing among the sister agencies and even within the government. So we are working well, and we are trying our own best. There are so many other things that we have done that ordinarily we don't need to say it in the public. And when we are going now, I'll show you one container and open it. You will see what is inside there. So you understand. So there are so many assets that we are helping the agencies with, that we don't need to come public. So we are trying, and alhamdulillah, the CP, the DSS, the NSA, the COAS, everybody, they are supporting, and we appreciate them and appreciate Mr. President.
Your Excellency, the way you have spoken, I'd like to find out from you, at what point will Your Excellency be fulfilled as a governor? At what point, given all of this, and you've spoken so much and so passionately about your people and your desire to impact their life and transform their life positively, at what point will you be fulfilled? Will you feel fulfilled that, okay, this mandate I was given, I have delivered?
Well, one, I told you, my contract with my people is to secure lives and livelihoods. Two, our people are not lazy. Predominantly, we are farmers. We are hard-working people. I think one of my assignments is to make sure I provide that needed security. By the time, with the help of security agencies coordinated by the police, by the time we have completely cleared these criminals out of our land, I will be fulfilled because our people will be free to go into their farming activities, go into their normal businesses without any fear of harassment or kidnapping. That is one. Two, as a child of nobody, I told you, on daily basis, I see my people not being able to enjoy what God has given them. So the second aspect that I will feel I have been fulfilled is one, when our mineral deposit is working for us, for my people, so that there will be no need for my people to start rushing to Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, even UK. We are not supposed to have business with poverty as far as Kogi State is concerned. Look at our oil. Productions had been ongoing, but it's not counting for us. But for the past, last September, we have been captured into attrition. It's counting gradually. I am not going to go into that. Once we have been fully captured into the mainstream, then we can now go back to ask for the areas of our production. And I think this very fact, my commissioner for finance told me this evening that it's like September attrition has been captured. We are having value for it. That is a topic for another day.